Romantic candlelight, rich colors, and beautiful flowers. An intimate setting for a sensual dinner.
Hi, I'm Corey, and my wife Chris and I are celebrating our 1-year anniversary. One of the things we love to do is open a bottle of wine, stay at home, and have a nice romantic dinner. The problem is I'm not the best chef, and I'm not the best with little details. So I'm hoping for our 1-year anniversary, I can get some help.
We're putting together a special evening so Corey and Kristen can celebrate their first anniversary in style. And you're invited. Hi, I'm Jackie Guerra, and this is You're Invited, the show with the best ideas for any party that are easy and creative. I'm here with authors and entertainment experts Gia Russo and Michelle Adams. I'm so glad you ladies are here.
Thank you.
We're actually going to get to do something really fun because
Yes.
Corey wants to have a romantic dinner with his bride of 1 year, and I know that you chicas have some great ideas.
We do.
We do. And
Break it down.
Well, we took a look at the dining room and we thought the table's way too big, it's not intimate enough, so we thought, why not take it into the living room? So we're gonna create this really intimate space with a canopy, and then we're gonna bring in lots of lighting and create a really romantic mood.
All right, so we probably have, what, some moving of furniture to do?
Some moving.
All right, so Butch and Muscles and I are gonna go move furniture. Okay, so now we have our blank slate and we're ready to set the stage for a little romance, right?
Right.
So what are we gonna do first?
We're gonna start with the canopy, so why don't you help me get the materials?
Okay, gonna go get materials.
Let's get this fabric.
This is beautiful.
Start. All you have to do is cut this to the length that you want your canopy to hang from.
So you
Put it
just
over
take-
this.
A lightweight fabric.
Yes, and this is really inexpensive. It's a lining fabric, so it's very inexpensive.
And you don't have to get crazy with buying anything fancy because it's really about creating the illusion of an entrance, right?
Exactly, and you don't even have to sew.
The fabric will hang from 10-foot bamboo poles, so we create a seam pocket at the top using a broom handle as a guide. To secure the pocket, use hem tape. Just press the tape onto the fabric and peel off the backing. And it doubles as an accessory for you.
Thank you.
Now you have a boa.
So just take this, help me fold this over, Jackie.
Okay. To make sure the hem tape bonds firmly to the fabric, run an iron along the seam.
So once you have that in place, then you have to figure out how you're gonna secure it from the ceiling
Right, how you're
onto
gonna
the
hang
pole.
it.
So what we thought is, of course, we want to disguise what this is hanging from. So monofilament is always good for that.
Monofilament?
Fishing line.
Okay, we just learned a new word.
So take this, and what you're gonna do is just create a loop.
You'll need to tie loops for each end of the 3 poles, and then it's time to hang the canopy.
So let's thread the bamboo through the pocket that we made. And now we're gonna hang it.
I think we need a
On
little
the
help to
head.
hang it.
We do.
Miss Gia!
Hello.
We need someone to get on up that ladder. In order to suspend the canopy from the ceiling, first screw in eye hooks and place a loop of fishing line on each hook. Then, hang the bamboo poles by putting the pole through the loop. I chose wisely. What I did, I positioned myself against the lovely backdrop. To finish the canopy, do the same thing with the other 2 sides. Next, Gia and I continue setting this romantic mood by making a hanging floral centerpiece. A definite must for any romantic evening is roses.
Yes.
And this looks beautiful as it is, but Miss Gia has a funky little twist for an old traditional favorite, right?
Yes, we are going to make a very unique centerpiece, and it's going to be hanging above the table.
Okay.
And it all starts with the styrofoam ball.
Of course it does. What says romance more
Right,
than styrofoam?
styrofoam, exactly. Basically, we're going to just take this satin ribbon and place it in the center of the ball, and this is actually what the ball is going to hang from.
Place the ribbon in the center of the ball and push T-pins all around to hold it. To make sure it's really secure, we add a dab of hot glue under the ribbon. I don't know what people did before the glue gun.
Yeah, I don't know either, actually.
They didn't make hanging flower arrangements.
Right. You can hold on to it.
Okay.
While I grab the roses, and basically you just cut them and leave a little stem and start placing them into the styrofoam, just push them in, and then take the glue gun again and put some glue around the stem.
Oh, okay.
Again, it'll just give it a little extra hold.
Continue placing and gluing the roses all around the ball until it's completely filled.
This is the last one.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is a big ball of beauty. Up next, we're working some pink magic on some inexpensive vases. And later, a sumptuous menu guaranteed to make your mouth water. We're back. Our canopy is done and our beautiful flower ball has been hung. But I know you have a few more ideas about how to really make this into an intimate and romantic area.
Yes. The first thing would be to create a very cozy floor area. These are flocati rugs that we found upstairs in the guest room.
Flocati?
Flocati is what they're called.
They're very flocati. We lay out the flocati rugs and then bring in a small, inexpensive table we picked up at a hardware store.
We found this fabric. We wanted to start accenting the pink with olive green. And instead of buying a tablecloth, it can be expensive, and this is exactly the color we were looking for. So we bought some fabric and cut it in half because it wasn't wide enough. And we wanted it to go to the floor.
Okay.
So here we could start placing these. And you might have to tuck a little bit at the bottom. And then the other one will go right on top of this.
I love the green and the pink. Like, right, not your traditional color combo.
But yet they are really beautiful together.
Really beautiful.
So there's your tablecloth. And then...
Look, Corey could have done this himself. Now for the chairs. We borrowed these light-colored ones from the breakfast nook.
Then these are just some pillows too that we found upstairs. And
maybe
the colors,
they'll throw onto the floor later.
Very well.
On the flocati rugs.
And there you have it.
No romantic dinner would be complete without candlelight, so Gia's got a cute idea to dress up these plain vases with pink vellum. Is there any reason that you use vellum versus any other kind of paper?
Yes, because since we're going to put a candle inside when we're finished, it'll create a really beautiful glow, and vellum allows that to happen.
The only thing that makes you look more beautiful than candlelight is pink candlelight.
Exactly. So to finish off the candle holder, we are going to trim the top and the bottom with this green velvet ribbon. And again, the same thing, we just put a piece of tape. And we'll do the same thing along the bottom. So here's one.
One down, two more to go. For the large vase, we use pink ribbon instead of green to add a little variety.
And we'll just make a little grouping in the center.
So while you finish here, I'm gonna go help Michelle with the only thing that could possibly make this night better, the food.
Right. Have fun.
Oh, I will. Miss Michelle, what are you working on?
I'm making truffles.
I should have been here earlier.
For an invitation to invite Kristen to this dinner.
How's that gonna work?
Well, we're gonna put the truffles into a really beautiful box and then wrap it all up, and then we're gonna put a little note from Corey in there.
Oh my God.
So she'll get a little treat.
We'll send this clever invitation to surprise Kristen at work and get her excited about the evening ahead. To make the truffles, Michelle continues chopping bittersweet chocolate while I heat up some whipping cream until it starts to foam. Okay, it's definitely foaming.
Okay, let me get this into a bowl, and then you're gonna pour that over the top so that all of this gets melted. Okay, I'm gonna start whisking, and then I want you to put the butter in once this comes together, because it's gonna look really, look how good it looks.
Oh my God, you had me at the chopping.
Okay,
Now,
stick the butter in there.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're probably using real butter.
Oh yeah, it's truffles.
Once the chocolate, cream, and butter are mixed and melted, we pour the mixture into a bowl and toss it into the fridge to chill for about an hour. When it's solid enough to work with, form the mixture into balls.
And you're just gonna take it in your fingers, and you're gonna get really messy doing this.
Oh, what a bummer. Some people call it truffles. I call it a little slice of heaven. Holy moly.
Okay, let's get these into the refrigerator because they need to chill for about an hour.
I just want to point out the difference between Michelle and me, who washed her hands, and I'm secretly hoping that I can maybe walk away and eat mine. After an hour in the fridge, it's time for the coating. We've got cocoa powder and crushed macadamia nuts. First, we warm the truffles in our hands so the coating will stick to the outside. I'm here to warm you up, little truffle.
Then just roll it right into the cocoa powder.
Are you going to put it in the cocoa powder and the nuts?
Not this one. Okay. I think just one or the other, because you really want to just keep them.
Mine's going to go nuts.
All right. You need some more nuts on there.
After placing the truffles in cute foil cups, we package them in a pretty box to send to Kristen at work.
Okay, so we'll put the note on the top.
Can't see what you wrote.
Okay, then we're gonna tie it with this really beautiful velvet ribbon.
Fancy. Okay.
It's done.
It's done. Kristen's gonna get this invitation from Corey. She's gonna be very happy, and without question, she's gonna know something amazing is gonna happen. Still to come, we're cooking up an impressive risotto entree and a decadent chocolate dessert.